I'm Oliver Trevina in studio with the Hollywood Reporter, joined by Sammi Hanratty.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, good. You've just walked in here laughing, giggling.
It's my life.
Full of energy.
That's me 24/7.
Full of energy. That is you 24/7.
Yeah.
But not on Shameless.
No.
Not so much on Shameless. Yeah. Very different. I didn't know what to expect. We've not met before.
Yeah.
And obviously seeing you on the show as Cassidy and then walking in, it was like, oh, you really are acting.
Yeah. Well, definitely. She definitely has like similar energy level. She's just like insane.
Yeah.
And I mean, I'm crazy, like, you know, but like I'm like a happy crazy.
You're like, I was just about to say, you're like the happy crazy, and then there's the
really, yeah,
exactly. That crazy, which you play very well.
Thank
you play very well, and
Thank
I'm
you.
very glad that it's not you in real life.
Yes, me too.
Yes. But poor Carl.
Oh yeah.
He has to deal with it all the time.
I know. Yeah. He kind of did this to himself, though.
Right. Well, that's what everyone says. Season finale coming up. Season 8 finale.
Yeah.
Very exciting.
I actually just got the invite by Bill Macy to come and watch the finale at his house with the cast, and I'm like, oh, you know, chill. Bill Macy's.
Well, the fact that you just said Bill Macy.
Yeah, and it's so William H. Macy.
It's kind of that level.
I know. Yeah, it's crazy. It's
That's
crazy.
amazing.
As somebody who was like a fan of the show beforehand, the fact that like that's just an invite that I'm getting, I feel extremely humbled and honored. I'm very excited. Yeah.
It's amazing. So talking about that, because I did read that you're a huge fan going into it.
Yeah.
How was that in the audition process then? Being such a fan of a show, I mean, you've done,
terrifying.
So many shows, right? 45 guest stars on different shows, which is insane. But going into this, being such a fan.
Well, I went to the audition and I was like, okay, she's on drugs. At this point, I was like on some drugs. So when I was shaking in the audition, I was like, well, this works, you know? I used it to my advantage. And so they told me actually in the room that I had the callback, and so that I was like meeting with producers the next day. And so I called my mom, leaving the Warner Brothers lot crying. I'm like, I got a call back and I'm so happy. My mom's like, Sammy, you've been doing this for 16 years. Like, you know, you think you'd be like used to this kind of stuff, but no, like not for this show. This was a huge deal to me. And so when I found out that I got this show, like, I mean, I literally was just sobbing and like so happy. And it's just really cool to be able to be on a show that I just love so much. Yeah.
Amazing. First day set then. A lot of pressure. Do you remember the moments?
I actually documented the moment.
Okay, there you go.
That's something that Cassidy and I do have in common, as I document things as well.
Okay.
So I definitely was recording myself, like, you guys, I'm going to my first day on set. Like, I was recording this, and I was so nervous, but I was like also just so excited, you know. And like my first day, I was just working with Ethan, who plays Carl, and it was just like it was a lot more chill than I was expecting it to be.
Right.
And it was just like, it was fun. It was just a good time.
Amazing, look at that. And Emmy directed an episode this season,
Yeah.
right? Episode 8.
Yeah, so my second episode I filmed, Emmy directed, and it was so funny because like I'd only filmed for one day before, and so I get to the table read for the episode 8, and I'm like, it's my first table read. I'm seeing everybody walk in, like it is my heart just like starts pumping so loud, and all of a sudden I just get like a tap on my shoulder, and it's Emmy, and she's like, "Hi, I'm Emmy. I'm gonna be directing this episode. It's so nice to meet you." And I'm like, you're so beautiful. You too. Like I didn't know what else to say or do, but it was really cool.
That worked out well.
Yeah.
And how was she directing? It was
awesome.
Right.
It was really cool. I was like super impressed with her, both directing and then also being in it, you know? And so she was just kind of running all around, but she was fantastic and really great. And yeah, it was a very, very cool experience.
A lot of actors now are kind of getting behind the camera as well.
Yeah, and I have only worked with a handful of female directors, so to have her be like one of the first that I've worked with was just really awesome. And then we actually had another female director, Anna, come on, so that was really cool experience for me to see these women in like charge and being in the director's shoes. It's very cool.
If you could have any actor or actress come into Shameless and direct an episode, oh God, who would you like? It's a tough one.
My gosh. I'm like, we already got Emmy Rossum, so I'm like...
the bar's high.
I know, it's so high. Oh my goodness. That's a good question. Well, wait, does it have to be a... Wait.
No,
okay.
Man, woman,
I think
anyone.
it'd be cool if Bill directed an episode that I was doing. I would really
There
love
you go.
that. If
And that
Bill
could happen.
I mean, I'm
It's
sure.
an easier, he's there, so.
That would be really cool, though.
Maybe that's a perfect thing to ask him at his house.
Hey,
Bill.
Bill.
Hey, Bill, now we've got the season finale out of the way, season 8. I was thinking, season 9, direct.
They're like, yeah, okay.
Yeah, just go in strong. Commit to it. Just go in strong. Go in strong. So, going into your career, as I said, 21 movies, over 21 movies.
Wow,
45
really?
guest stars. Yeah, it's like I was blown away because you are young.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this is quite the resume.
Thank you.
You do actually need like new pages. You need to keep clicking. How's that been? Like growing up and having such a heavy workload, I guess. Right?
Yeah, it's been amazing. I feel so blessed and so thankful. It started off when I was younger. I worked a lot, and so that was like my norm.
Right.
You know, I was homeschooled. I didn't really go to school, but my mom would not let me work during summers because she was like, "That's when you get to go play." I'm like, "But working is play for me," and she's like, "No, you're gonna be a normal kid." But yeah, and so it was a lot of fun, but it was just my norm. And then I had 2 years where I didn't work at all, and it was such a struggle, and it was very, it was just very difficult. And I'm so glad that happened though, because after those 2 years, every job that I get, I'm like beyond excited and thankful for, you know? So it really like humbled me at that time, and being 15, 16 and like being like, what's going on? I'm going through like my midlife crisis at 15, 16. But
very early. That's very early, just to let you know.
No, but yeah, it just has made me more thankful for every job that I get.
Right.
And made me work a lot harder too.
It's the lessons you learn in the tough times.
I know.
It's a tough time.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Not the tough times though. The likes of like you've shared the screen with like Viola Davis, Jim Carrey. It's really, when you go through it, you're like, look at that.
Yeah, it's insane, and it's so cool too. The conversations I've had with people, like, I'm filming next to Viola Davis, but like we're talking about church, like, you know what I mean, like, and like we're having a real conversation, and that's been the coolest part, is to be able to work with people who are so kind towards me and towards the people that they work with. Is that means the most to me. It's like, you can be an amazing actor and that's awesome, but like I love working with amazing people too,
Totally.
So yeah, that's cool.
Saying that, because you've met so many people already, who do you think you would get starstruck by and get so excited by if you found out tomorrow your next movie?
Matthew Gray Gubler.
Okay.
But that's just because like he's Matthew Gray Gubler. I'm just a big fan of Matthew Gray Gubler.
You said it 3 times in 5 seconds. I think that clarifies as a big fan.
Yeah. Or Saoirse Ronan.
Okay.
Oh,
She's
for
amazing.
sure. I mean,
amazing.
I just love her.
Yeah. You obviously watched Lady Bird.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Oh yeah. Right. The whole time I was like, Mom, that's us. And my mom's like, that's so rude of you. I'm like, no, not in a bad way. Just like, it's so us.
Right. I love that. Mum. Mum's actually here. You can't see
Yeah, I know. Love you.
So 8 seasons of Shameless. You were a huge fan. Do you have a favourite episode before you came onto the show?
Yeah, the F word.
Okay.
Yeah, that was
you
a really good.
You went straight in. That really is your favourite episode.
Yeah, it's because so Fiona has been with many guys on the show, and but she was with this one character named Gus, and he writes this song about her because she cheated on him, and it's called The F Word. And oh my God, I love this song so much. Like, I play it in my car off of YouTube. Like, I'm that big of a fan.
Love that. You could actually host like Walking Dead's that version of After Dark.
Yes.
Shameless. Like Shameless After Dark.
Oh yeah, but it's like,
she knows so much about the show.
That's a little scary. Shameless After Dark. It's like, it's already so dark, so I don't know about that.
Yeah, maybe you're right. We shouldn't do that. We shouldn't do that. Let's talk about, you work with a charity called Smile Train, right? This is true? Okay,
yes,
tell us about that.
I love Smile Train. So they go in and they, so it's people who fix cleft palates. And they go into other countries and they teach the doctors there how to fix cleft palates.
Similar to Operation Smile.
Yes,
right? Okay,
yes.
got you.
Yeah, and so this is something where they go though, and they don't just do it though, they teach the doctors and they educate people on what the cleft palate is, and that's something that's huge to me because like I was born without 2 of my front teeth,
right?
And my dad's a dentist, and so very early on like I realized the importance of a smile and just that confidence, and especially in other countries, if a child's born with that kind of, I guess, facial deformity, it's considered, in some countries it's considered like evil or bad or this or that, and it's like, no, it's so simple to fix, and this is like the steps and the tools, and it can change somebody's life completely. So yeah, I love working with them. I got to go to Mexico. I got to go to Tapachula.
Right.
And I just got to see hands-on like what they do, and it was like just the most beautiful experience ever, and I would love to go travel with them some more and see what else they do.
That's amazing. Yeah, in a world where there are obviously so many issues, it's so important for actors and celebrities to use their voice, and I love that you're doing that.
I feel like that's why I'm meant to be in this industry, is to be able to bring light to things that I find beauty in, and like I find beauty in that charity 100%. And so I'm like, it's
Amazing.
my obligation, obviously.
Look at that. We're going to play, it's not really a game. It's not really a game. Don't
I
get
got
too
so excited.
Don't get too excited. Don't get nervous. Don't get anything. It's really just questions.
Yes.
THR top 5, right? Movie you watched as a kid that you wish you were in.
Okay, as Moulin Rouge is my favorite movie of all time.
Okay.
It's like a bit intense movie. So as a kid, I don't know.
Yeah, I didn't expect that as a kid, but there you go.
But
You've grown up very quickly. You've grown up very quickly.
Yes, and Tarzan, if it would have been like that live action.
Okay, Tarzan. There you go. Favorite movie soundtrack?
Tarzan.
Yes.
And Moulin Rouge.
We're consistent.
Yes.
Which actor inspired you as a child? Like, which actor kind of made you think, I want to do that?
Shirley Temple, 100.
Good one. Finish this sentence. If you weren't an actress, you would be?
A kindergarten teacher.
Good.
Possibly.
I think you need to a little bit older before you can go into kindergarten and teach kids. Maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, that might be throwing paper and be like, why is she here?
I mean, yeah.
Maybe. Who would you thank first during an award speech?
God.
There you go.
And then Mom.
And then Mum. Or Mum and then God. Depending.
Well, he gave me her, so. I mean,
Full circle.
Yeah.
Full circle. There you go. And on that note, we can wrap this up. Shameless season 8 finale. Tonight, we're airing this 9 p.m.
Yes,
Showtime.
be afraid. Be very afraid. Cassidy's coming.